So television commercials are how we pay the bills around here. And one woman sent our Why Guy a Facebook message asking why some of those commercials are so loud. But are they really any louder than regular programming? Well, here's what our Why Guy, Jerry Carnes, found out.
You're spending a nice afternoon relaxing on the couch when suddenly it seems someone is yelling at you.
It's as easy as pie.
Your favorite television program has given way to a commercial and a television pitchman with vocal cords as powerful as a tornado.
Our prices are dangerously low.
Why does it seem like commercials are so much louder than the television programs you enjoy? It may seem that way, but the Federal Communications Commission has laws that regulate the volume of that noisy salesman.
I am crazy, Hubbard.
The Calm Act states that the average volume of a commercial can be no louder than the average volume of the television programs that surround them. Keep in mind, we're talking about averages. The FCC acknowledges that there will be louder moments that may seem too loud.
We talking about flea market.
The folks that monitor volume levels here at 11 Alive explain it this way. Let's say you're watching a talk show where the guests are speaking at a conversational level.
We've known each other for over 10 years.
Long time.
The show dips to silence right before an exuberant car salesman appears, and he is eager to get your attention.
We got posters.
The contrast between the conversation and sales pitch could make it seem the commercial is extra loud. This television station and others have installed equipment that monitors volume and uses a smoothing technique to minimize those louder peak volumes.
Crazy Hubs. Get you a car.
Again, the average volume between programming and commercials must be consistent. After all, it's your afternoon on the couch. You don't need anyone yelling at you.
No, you don't! If you have a question for Jerry Carnes, our Why Guy, send it on over to Facebook, Twitter, or email.